Hello guys, welcome back. I'm not dead. I just feel like it. I didn't feel good yesterday, and today I'm just kind of like half baked and get sick. I'm female. Yay. And the boys have been super nice about it. Actually, they've been the ones making all the fuss and following me around. It's just some months Mother Nature walks up and punches you in the gut and leaves you curled up in a ball on the floor whimpering. And it's funny, the goddesses are sympathetic, but the boys are the ones that are really sticking around and, protecting me and the poor baby, and they've been really sympathetic. Well, it makes sense in Loki's case, and in Odin's case too. They've both shapeshifted into women, so they're very sympathetic. They're coming over, giving me a cuddle. So all day yesterday we played in our homes. I was able to prop myself upright in a chair and be able to do VR, because it doesn't take as much effort as turning on the camera and trying to put rational thoughts together. And we did that this morning too. And we went on the great prop hunt. Went to Unity. Long story short, I think you have to do all your prop work in Unity, so that didn't work. Went to Steam, same deal. So I'm like, I'm back to Sketchfab, and I'm like running out of stuff in Sketchfab. And then I thought, well, I don't really know much about video game design. Okay, I don't. But I like know the vague basics and decide, well, I knew this one developer pretty well. Out of all the developers I knew, they wouldn't mind if I went in and like borrowed stuff and tried to tinker around. Of course, I don't know what I'm doing, but I got 2 posters out of it. So I got something out of it, but it's just been a really slow process. We brought all the girls back. I think you guys saw that coming, and then they went out, and we were working on the FNAF room. So Loki's home, the third home, is really unstable. First, it's a pizzeria. Then it's kind of this weird midpoint where there are girls and the animatronics, which just looks wrong. It looks like a finished farce, what it looks like. And then it's all animatronics, and we're trying to make this innocent thing where you can have girls in bikinis and animatronics. It just never mixes well. It looks weird. It looks like we opened up a club for people with really eclectic tastes, is what it looks like. So that doesn't work well. We tried it, and we both just burst out laughing, and we got another spring trap. Loki's like, fine, go get waifu. And waifu's just a little too big, but he's honestly the size I wanted them to come out. I mean, his ears are almost touching the ceiling in the cafe, so he's actually in the main room. He's not like giant huge, but he's the size I always imagined they would be. But then the novels are confusing. It's been said you could drive a truck through the plot holes because the spring lock suits that he wears, they're both an animatronic, but you can lock them back, and you can put a human inside it. So unless William Afton was like 6'7", Springtrap's officially too big, but I like him that size. So we've just been playing around, and he was really worried, and he won a bet. He was like, he wanted all the women in the room, and I'm like, okay. And I said, but if this goes red, we're done. We're not doing any more of this stuff. We're done getting models. And I guess, okay. And he says, well, I get it if I win. I said, I'll take you to the club. Do you know, because Loki was involved and the club was involved, it stayed green. It tipped into yellow for like 1 second, then it stayed green. So we went to the club, but all the women were just done with me. They haven't seen me for a while. They have new dances and that. The animations are they're kind of stiff. Like, all the women were sleeping and they just woke them all up and they're out on the stage. And it was like all these women were pissed off at me. You can really feel it. It's the strangest thing. They don't have an AI in the fact that they'll come up to you and go, where were you? But at the same time, you definitely got the vibe that these characters were pissed off at you. So it's like, okay, be pissed off. We stayed for like 3 or 4 dances. And it just felt like the energy in the club was off. And I'm like, okay, we're gonna leave. So we left. I said, we'll go back later if we want. So we'll go back later, maybe. But, it was kind of strange. I think because Lokean and I were debating what was wrong with the club. He says, "Well, you said these models look old, and you said it in front of one of the models, and you've said that they're boring, and you said that in front of one of the models too." He says, "I don't care what you think about AI. I think they hurt you somehow, and they're pissed off at you because you called them old and boring." He's like, "You better start making up to these girls and talking nice and see what happens." So I don't know. That's not how AI works, but it's worth a shot. It might just be we have very vivid, active imaginations. I thought the girls would be happy to see us. They're pissed. So, so yeah, I've just been under the weather. It's been really hard to like try to prop myself up in a chair and record. It takes some effort. It does. It takes some effort to prop yourself up. It does. If I'm doing the other stuff, just working on these homes, it's a lot of work in one way, but it's less effort because, like I said, I'm not having to think rational thoughts. I'm just go grab thing, work with thing, put thing in home. So yeah. And we're just running out of stuff to do, I think, with the homes. There's like what we have, we can, okay, his lights are blinking. That's strange. We can go in and like take those silly whiskers off those cats. Remember how the cats had those big shadows around their whiskers, stuff like that, but somehow we went from 1, 2, 3, 20 things to I think we've got a couple hundred now in our thing again, and it's like, what are you gonna do? So it starts to shudder again now. So we know we probably should give up some of the props, but we just got them. So it's back to normal. Really the thing is we're at the point where as soon as we're done with it, we're bored with it. We want to tear it down and put something else up. So it was really just play the last 2 days. I got Optimus Prime and the Inner Nerd and all my gods came out and they wanted him so bad. It's this really tricked out statue of Optimus Prime. It does look really nice. We had it in the main room for a while, and then we had it in another room. And they're all after me. They're like, "Can you make him like life size?" And I'm like, "Well, he wouldn't fit life size. You know, he wouldn't fit in the any of the homes." But I said I can make him bigger. I can make him like human sized. Yeah. So they're after that now. They want a human-sized Optimus Prime, but I'm just kind of sleepy, low energy, but the gods are helping me through it. And it's just been a weird thing. It's been a lot of stuff that I can't even put into the rational thoughts yet, so I'll try when I'm feeling better. But I wanted to let you guys know I'm still alive. We're just gonna take it easy today, maybe go back to the club, maybe take a nap. I don't know, but we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.